Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at how to install vehicle files on GTA 5. So the files we're going to be installing today are my own, that of the San Jose Police Department, both the vehicles, and up here somewhere, here we are, the uniforms. We're going to be taking a look at how to install both. So first things first, when it comes to installing vehicle files on Grand Theft Auto, both 4 and 5, you need to download something called Open4 or OpenIV. Alright, and you do that by simply going to Google and typing OpenIV. Here it is. And then you download that. I'm not going to download it because I already have it downloaded. And then you simply install it by opening up the exe file and pretty much just follow that. So that's really easy, and then that'll get you this program here. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make a mods folder. To make a mods folder, you have to go into your game's main directory. And to do that, you're going to go to Computer, you're going to go to Local Disk C, Program Files Program Files x86, go down to Steam, go down to Steam Apps, go to Common, and then go to Grand Theft Auto 5. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to make a new folder, and you're going to title it Mods, just like this. Alright? And then you're going to copy and paste various things and put them in this folder here. So, namely, you're going to want to copy Update. I also copied x64, and definitely x64E. I also have copied A, and I think D and W, because those are some of the ones that I've ended up using. So you're going to want to copy and paste those into your mods folder, and then it'll look like this. It'll take a few minutes, so just do that and come back here. And once you have that, you're pretty much good to go. You're pretty much ready to start modding your game. So what we're going to do, and by the way, when you do when you do put a mods folder in, it'll look like this. It'll be purple. You're also going to want to enable like ASI or something. I don't know. Before you edit anything, Open4 does a good job at making you have to enable certain things in order for it to work. Like, you're not going to be able to use it if it doesn't have it enabled, but it's not going to let you do that on its own. I'm sorry, that's not making any sense, but forget everything I just said. It'll be fine. Alright, so now if you're downloading a vehicle texture, for instance, my San Jose Police Department ones here, you're going to have to download the models first. So the models are usually listed in the description, like this. If they're not, you might have to search for them on a website, such as lcpdfr.com or gta5mods.com. So you're going to want to download these models, which I have here, like this, right? And then you just download the files. Again, I'm not going to re-download them because I already have them downloaded. So once you download them, you'll get a zip file such as these, right? So let's take a look at this one. This one is the Crown Vic, which is here. So this is the model that we're going to use for our Crown Vic. So generally they have the they don't have it here. Generally they have the installation instructions in the file. It looks like this person did not do that, which is fine, but see, he says it right here. This is where you're going to go. So x64E, levels, GTA 5, and vehicles. Alright, so that's the location that we're going to install this this model into. So, but because we have a mods folder, we're going to go to mods first. So mods, x64E, see, levels, GTA 5, and vehicles. Now, you'll see here we have our police cars. We have police.ytf, police.ytd, and further down police plus high dot ytd. And anyway, so these are our vehicle files. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna super simple. Like, it's a little bit daunting and confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. So you're going to enable edit mode, and you're going to select all these, and then you're going to just drag and drop them in here, right? So now if we open up, say, the fragment object, we should have, yep, there it is. There's the car. All right. Now we're going to do the same things for the Impala and the Ford Explorer. The Ford Explorer is going to be a little bit tricky, so we're going to save that one for last. All right, so next is the Chevy Impala. So let's see here. Does he say? I can't see it anywhere here. That's fine. I was looking for the installation instructions for the right path. So here's the file after you download it. You open it up here. Documentation. Okay, never mind. Vehicle files. Alright, so here it is. And I'll just tell you this one is in, I'll show you where this one is. So mods, and we're going to go to update, x64, DLC packs. Now most of the vehicles you're going to install, with the exception of a few such as the standard police car and a couple other police cars, are going to be in one of these DLC packs. So this one happens to be in patch day 3. And then we're going to, sorry, let me slow down. So we're going to go to patch day 3, DLC, x64, levels. Vehicles are always going to be in levels, whereas characters are always going to be in models. So we'll go to levels because it's a vehicle, GTA 5, and vehicles. And here we are. So now, here we see police 2, right? Now we're just going to drag and drop. Now what we should see when we open, wait, actually, if I remember correctly, don't open up this file, the fragment object. At least it crashes mine every time I do, so I would recommend not doing that. But it's there. We can trust that it's there. Alright, now the last one we're going to do is the Ford Explorer. Alright, so we download the Ford Explorer, open up the file, and Police 3 is going to be located, and he says it here, I'm sure. I think it's up. Yeah, here we are. So, that's actually where you put, there we are. Alright, patch day 4. Okay. So, we're going to go back to, I'll start from the beginning here. Mods, update, x64, DLC packs, and then we're going to go down to patch day 4. DLC, x64. Now remember, vehicles are always in levels. So levels, GTA 5, and vehicles. And here we see Police 3. So let's go ahead and do the same thing we did for the other files, drag and drop. Right? There we go. Now if we open it up, oops. Sometimes it does that. Opens the wrong file. There it is. The LAPD Ford Explorer. We don't want an LAPD one though. We want a San Jose police one. But that's okay. We'll get to that later. So now for the Ford Explorer and a couple other vehicles, you're going to have to do some funky stuff on top of that. So if you look at the README installing, he says place the vehicle files here, right? Which is what we did. Then after that, we're going to have to go to this location and place this in the car variations, which is a little bit more tricky, but it's not that difficult. It's not too difficult. So let's minimize this. Alright, so we're going to go to x64 and then we're going to go to DLC packs, like where we've been going. So update, x64, DLC packs. Now, instead of going to one of the patch days, we're going to go to MP Lux. Alright, so MP Lux, DLC, and then let's see where we go from here. See, now we're going to go to common data. So, common data. And this is the file that he's talking about, carvariations.meta. or Meta. I don't know how you pronounce that. And then, so what we're going to do is we're going to extract this to our desktop. So extract to desktop. All right. So now let's minimize all this crap that we have up here. Except, yeah, we'll keep that one open too. All right, where is it? Okay, unless I'm tripping here, I don't see it here. So for whatever reason, that did not work. Again, extract. Oh, I see why it put it in a random location. Desktop. There we go. Here it is. All right, now we're going to open up Microsoft WordPad. No, Notepad, sorry. Microsoft Notepad. Then drag and drop this in here. All right. Now, mine is different because I have already included what I was supposed to. So all this stuff here. So if you read this carefully, he says, go to this location and add these lines after variation data. All right. So variation data is right here. It's at the very top. It's the first one that you're going to see. Right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit return to make a new space. And then you're going to literally just copy and paste all this right here. Copy. And then you're going to paste it right there. And then it'll look like this. Alright, then you're going to save that. Save that. Get it out of there. And then you're going to drag and drop. This will be the new file that you just edited because it saved it in this location. And then you're going to drag and drop that in here. Right, and then you're good. That's it. That's all you got to do. A little bit tricky, I know. You're probably going to have to rewind and watch this again because I'm sure I didn't necessarily describe that as smoothly as I could have, but I don't know. It's once you do this for long enough, you kind of get used to this kind of stuff. You're just like, oh, okay, I got to do that. Anyway, so now to put in the actual textures for the car models that we put in. Alright, so we're going to go to mods, and we're going to go, we're going to open up our San Jose Police Department. Let's close all these ones first. Our San Jose Police Department vehicles. Alright, so first one is the Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. That's the first one we're going to do. Alright, now I've included in mine the installation path right here. Alright, so it's going to be the same one that we went to earlier, which is X64E levels, because it's a vehicle, GTA 5, and vehicles. And then here we have our police texture dictionary. Now, I've made this nice and simple, so all you have to do is just drag and drop this into here. And that's it. That'll do it, as long as you have that model. Now the thing is, if you have a different model that still uses the same style of template, such as F5544's, Crown Victoria's, such as, I'll just show you one real quick, vehicle models. So this one right here, just actually we'll go to this one. Just kidding. Because this one was actually made by F5544. Alright, so this one will use the same style of template, so if you wanted to use this model, you could use the San Jose Police texture for this model. But that's getting a little complicated, and I can show you how to do that in a later video if you want, but you would basically use this here. This is the actual texture for it. Alright, so anyway, so we just dragged and dropped that in here. I'll just do it again, just for funsies. And that's it. Now you have the San Jose Police Department, Crown Victoria, in your game. So let's go to install the Impala now. So we're going to go to mods, we're going to go to update, X64, DLC packs, and we're going to go to patch day 3 because it's for Police 2. Police 3, the vehicle, is in patch day 4. Levels, GTA 5, vehicles. Okay, so now Police 2 is in here. Get out of here. So all we have to do is drag and drop Police 2. That's it. Again, if you wanted to use Police 2, or if you wanted to use the Impala in a different vehicle slot, say you wanted to replace it with Police 3, then you would rename. That's a different video. Never mind. Forget I said anything. We'll cover that in a later video. Alright, and now the Ford Explorer. So, which is in Patch Day 4. DLC X64 levels, GTA 5 vehicles. Alright. And now we're going to drag and drop this in here. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now, if you wanted to install the Granger or the Interceptor, those are, I believe that'll be another video. But for now, these are the three we're going to focus on. You know what? Never mind. I'll cover that right now. Alright, so if you wanted to install, let me find, here we are. If you wanted to install just a texture instead of, for instance, if the file you got came with just this, it didn't come with a .ytd file, it just came with the skin, right? Then you would have to open up the texture dictionary, which it would be, in this case, police3.ytd, right? And then you'd find one that looks like what you want to, usually it's called like CVPI sign 1, Explorer sign 1, Impala sign 1, or 2, 3, 4, whatever, however many there are. And then what you're going to do is, if it's named the same thing, then, which in this case I did not do that, so that's something I'm going to have to fix, then you can just drag and drop this in here. However, if it's not, then you can just move this to your desktop, and then you can hit, as long as you're in edit mode again, you click on the thing you want to replace, which in this case is Explorer sign 1. Then you go to replace, we're on desktop, and you click Explorer, and you click OK, and then it does that. Then you exit, and you make sure you save, because that's important. And that's it. So that's how you would replace just a texture if there's no YTD file. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if these worked properly. So I'm going to just hit right here. Instead of starting out LSPDFR or anything like that, we're just going to launch just the regular game and just see if these worked properly into getting our things in the game, our vehicles in the game. Alright, so now that we know that our vehicles are in the game, let's take a look at how to get the characters in the game. Okay, so here we have our uniforms. Now this, you don't need to download any models or anything crazy like that. Okay, and my file itself, the San Jose PD uniforms, are a little bit more complicated than most that you'll find because I include two options. Most are not going to be like that. I just wanted to give people the choice between if they wanted to replace their police character with that of the sheriff's model or that of the, or continue to use the police model. So to do this, let's see. Let's go to sheriff. We'll replace the sheriff model with the, or excuse me, we'll replace the police model, the cop model with the sheriff. So in the install, we can see here x64 models, because like I said before, vehicles are in levels, characters are in models. So CD images and then component peds SMY. So we're going to go to our mods in Open4, and then we're going to go to x64E, models, CD images, and then component peds SMY. That is where you'll find the police. And here's the files that we're going to be replacing right here. So now again, make sure edit mode is on, and then all you got to do is drag and drop. That is literally it. Now if we look here, we should see there we go. Or the long sleeve. See? And now it's in the game. And that's it. So, thank you very much for watching. Maybe I'll have some more tutorials in the future. If anybody has any requests, just leave a comment down below or private message me on lcpdfr.com. My name is TF75Chris. And so thank you very much. Have a good day.